Here are some tips on how to survive over 700 days and make the most overpowered base in 99 Nights in the Forest, featuring our adorable castle base. First step is to make an auto feeder and a farm. I built a giant farm right here by just stacking all the farm plots, and then created this auto feeder using a crock pot, a wood rain storage, and a wall behind it. And then if you come through the back of it and just drop in a bunch of food, this will cook infinite amounts of stew, so you're never gonna run out of food. Look at how many stews there are in here. You're never gonna run out of this. Literally overflowing in food. Create protective walls all around your base to box it in, that way not all of the cultists can get in. Even better if you place a bunch of defense blueprints around, but because we're on day 700, we kind of ran out of those. You also want to stockpile a bunch of fuel because if the fire runs out, you're literally going to be so screwed. If the fire runs out, the deer and the wolves can get inside of your base, and especially if they're hungry, they're going to kill you pretty fast. So make sure you never let your fire run out by building an oil drill and also creating a biofuel processor. You can put all of your extra logs and saplings inside of this, even extra food, that way you can have extra fuel. Another tip is to get a strong axe really early on, because with this you can actually chop down the really big trees. And for all the little trees, you can actually chop them down in one hit to make them really easy to collect. Speaking of trees, instead of planting a bunch of saplings spread out, you can actually stack them all on top of each other. When you do this, you're going to create one giant god tree that you can chop down in one swoop, and it's going to make it so much easier to collect a bunch of wood. Never throw away your saplings. You're going to need them later on. You should also craft a temporal accelerometer as soon as you can. This device right here uses cultist gems to skip nights, so you can actually activate the device like this and skip an entire night. Especially when you have all of the multipliers going from all the kids and the beds, this can speed up your time so much. I skipped over 100 days in this run using this method, so otherwise I wouldn't have made it to 700. Make sure to go around the map and save all the kids as quickly as possible. The first kid is only guarded by 4 wolves, so you can literally do it on night 1. The second kid is guarded by 4 alpha wolves. The third kid is guarded by 2 bears, and the fourth kid is guarded by 5 bears. So make sure to get them as quickly as possible, that way you can get your days to start going up really fast. Also, don't forget to craft all of the beds. We have the old bed, the regular bed, the good bed, and even the giant bed. These are going to make your days go by so much faster. Also, don't forget to make an ammo crate, because you're going to run out of ammo really quickly, and eventually you're not going to be able to find it on the map anymore. If you use the ammo crate, you can actually craft different rounds for all the different guns, and it only takes a bunch of scrap, so this is a really useful thing to have, especially if you want to survive a bunch of nights. I used all these tips to get to over 700 days, so I hope they helped you out too. If you guys want tutorials on anything specific, please let me know. I would love to do them for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, models.